All right, everybody. Welcome to Pilates All Levels with me, Mike. Subbing for Dan today. Okay, full body workout, abs, trunk, okay, hips, and shoulder blades. All right, so let's start seated here. Listen to your body. Please don't push through any pain. Modify if necessary. Okay, so let's grab behind our legs, feet flat on the floor, and we'll use our arms to help us sit upright here. All right, so our arms, our shoulder blades are active. Upper back is active, abs engaged, okay? And we'll close our eyes for this moment here as we breathe into the sides of the ribs, inhaling in through the nose, exhaling out through the mouth. The ribs pull in, those abdominals kick on a bit deeper with each exhale. The navel draws in towards the spine. And again, we breathe into the ribs. Creating that lateral breath, we keep the chest nice and open, creating space in the spine with each inhale and each exhale. As you exhale, those ribs draw in, the navel draws in towards the spine. We get more stability in our alignment. Now, let's take another deep breath in. And then exhale, let's pull in with the abs. Let's find that curvature by tucking our hips under. We'll round our low back. The navel draws in. We get that stretch in the low spine. So find that fold. And then from here, let's sit up tall, rooting through our sit bones. Let's build the body up a little taller here. And then exhale to round again. So the simple movement in the pelvis and spine, we get that curvature. Keeping the shoulders over the hips, and then again, sitting up tall, inhale. All right, again. Exhaling, we round. That navel draws in, we fold the body, scooping the hips under. Inhale up tall, let's go one more. Exhale to round. All right. Getting that curvature, hollowing in. And then we sit up tall. Let's inhale. Now continue to sit up tall. Let's activate the upper back. Let's get some extension here. And then let's exhale to round the low back. And as we round, let's start to take the body back. All right, we keep a good grip on our legs. We get that curvature here. The low spine touches the mat. We inhale, exhale. We round and roll forward, keeping the curvature. All right, and then we sit up tall again. Inhale, working the upper back. Abs engaged, exhale to round. We find our curvature, the pelvis rolls under, low spine rounds. We start to take the body back, okay? Low back in contact with the mat, we inhale. Exhaling forward. Pulling in through our abdominals. Shoulders over the hips, we sit up tall, inhale. Use those arms, build the body up. Exhale to round, rolling back, taking the body back, keeping that curvature, getting those hips to tuck under. We breathe in, hold, and exhale forward. Good, 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 good. Shoulders over the hips. We sit up tall, inhale, one more, and exhale to round. So just one more movement like that. Getting that curve, taking the body back. We round the low spine into the floor. It's an inhale, and then exhale forward again. Now this time, let's sit up tall. You can go hands on your knees here, and you can press yourself up. Okay, active through the upper back. Hold with those abdominals. Reach the arms out in front of you. Here we sit up tall, okay? Exhale, let's round and roll the body back. Take the body back. Keeping those abs in. Now we lie on our back here. Keep the chest lifted, all right? Take a breath in. Exhale, pull the right leg up to a tabletop. Now inhale, set that right foot to the floor. Keep the hips nice and level. Exhale, the left leg up, tabletop. Inhale. Exhale, the right leg up. Inhale, the foot down. Exhale, the left leg up, tabletop. Just one more of each. The hips stay absolutely stable. They don't shift. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale the foot down. Pull the heels towards you. All right. And then exhale to lower the head, neck, and chest down. So we should be in a perfect pelvic curl position, all right? Heels about 8 or so inches from our sit bone, okay? Hip width, hip width distance apart, chest open, shoulder blades back. Let's see a few imprints here. We inhale. Exhale, we pull in with the abdominals. The navel draws inwards. That low back rounds into the floor, all right? So we use those low abs to get that tuck. We create that tuck in the pelvis. The low spine makes contact with the mat if possible, all right? Inhale back to neutral. And then again, exhale to tuck, all right? So we get this nice movement at the pelvis, okay? The navel draws in, low spine rounds into the mat, and then we find neutral. Do your best to keep your legs, your glutes relaxed. Exhale, pulling in, not letting the hamstrings turn on too much. We get that tuck. Inhale back to neutral. Exhale to tuck. All right? And then find your neutral. Take a deep breath. Let's go right into our pelvic curl. So we exhale to tuck the hips under. We keep the sternum down. The low spine flattens into the mat. We'll elevate the hips. So we elevate the hips. We peel the spine up one vertebra at a time into our bridge here. So we hold in our bridge. Take an inhale. Keeping that tuck, we exhale to roll down. So the upper back makes contact. The mid back makes contact, all right, and then the low back. Inhale, rock your hips back to neutral. Again, exhale, pull in with the abs, flatten the low back into the floor. Keep the sternum drawing down. All right, keep the tuck glutes. Hamstrings active. Shoulders back and into the mat. Hold at the top, deep breath in, big inhale. Exhale, controlling it down. So continue to maintain that tuck, working the spine into the floor, and then back to neutral. So create a stretch in the spine with each rep. We inhale, exhale, pulling in, the navel draws in, low spine flattens into the mat. We elevate. Elevating here, keeping that tuck, working evenly through each leg, each hip here. Breathing in at the top, it's an inhale. Exhale to roll the spine down. Okay, we'll go one more. Working each piece of the spine into the mat. Finding neutral, inhale. And then exhale, let's peel the spine back up. And we're going to hold in our bridge here. Okay, so getting the back of the body to activate. Don't let the knees splay out to the sides. We'll maintain our bridge here. Hold, let's float our hands up above our shoulders. Palms face each other here. Now inhale, reach your left arm out to a T. Feel that left side kick on a little bit more. Left side glute, left side oblique. And then inhale, the right arm reaches out to a T. Exhale that right arm back. We alternate arms here. Inhaling one arm, exhaling it back. Inhaling the other arm. Feel that that side glute kicks on a bit more. Inhale, exhale to return. Inhale, right arm reaches, exhale, last one each. Inhale, exhale, one more right arm, and back. Now take the arms overhead, keep that tuck in the pelvis. Inhale, exhale to roll the spine down. One piece at a time. Keep those arms reaching overhead. We get a deep stretch through the spine. Work the low back into the mat. Now find neutral, hold neutral. Okay, in the pelvis, exhale, lift the right leg up, tabletop. Now inhale that right foot to the floor. Exhale, the left leg lifts tabletop. So we have to stabilize the upper body by keeping the rib cage down, shoulder blades down the back. We exhale the right leg up. Inhale it down, exhale the left leg up in this marching motion here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Okay, now hold the right leg up, tabletop. Point the left foot, quick inhale, exhale, switch. Quick inhale, exhale to switch. And switch. Keep the shoulder blades down the back, pelvis stable and still. Nothing else moving other than the legs. 3, 3, 2, 2. One more of each. And bring both legs tabletop. Stack the Hands back up above the shoulders, and then reach the arms out to a T. Hold those arms out at a T here. Inhale, take the knees to the right. Inhale, exhale, pull with your obliques. Let's return back to center. Inhale your knees to the left. We draw a line across the ceiling with our knees. We use our trunk muscles to return. It's an inhale over to the right. Exhale, pulling in with our abs. We come back to center. Inhale over to the left. Exhaling back to center. All right, very important. Our shins stay parallel to the floor. Knees bent at a 90-degree angle. It's an inhale over. Exhale back. Inhale over. Deep breaths here. We exhale back. So all these obliques, getting this good trunk control here happening. Exhaling back. Inhaling over. Exhaling back. One more to the left. Inhale. Exhale back. Last one to the left. Don't let the shoulder blades lift up off the mat. Keep them stable and secure. We return to center. Now bend your knees deep. Take your feet to the floor one at a time. And we'll squeeze our feet and knees together. Let's interlace our fingers behind our head. Okay, so abs are in, elbows just at our peripheral vision here. Okay, keep the feet and knees actively squeezing together. Inhale. Exhale, pull in with your trunk muscles. Pull the navel towards the spine. Let's lift our head, neck, and chest up. Eye gaze to our knees. We breathe in, hold. And exhale back down. Okay, inhale to prepare. Exhale, chest lifts up. Drawing everything in. Hold at the top, deep breath. And exhale, back down. We go again. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, pulling the navel in. We get that flexion in the spine. Eye gaze to the knees, deep breath. And exhale, back down. Okay, few more. Inhale, prepare. Exhale. Chest lifts up. Deep breath in, we hold. And exhale, back down. A couple more. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in, we hold. Exhale, back down. One more. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, chest lifts up. Hold. Take a breath in. Let's grab our legs. Using our arms. Give yourself a little extra height here. Keep that height. Keep that height. Inhale. Lace the hands back. And then exhale back down. Okay. Two more like that. We breathe in. Exhale to lift. So find your height first. Okay. Then we grab our legs. We use our arms. Building ourselves up a little higher. Keep that posture. Keep that height. Inhale. Hands laced back behind our head. We stay lifted. And exhale back down. Now one more, and we're going to add on to that chest lift. Inhale. Exhale. We lift. We lift. We lift. Now deep breath in. Grab your legs. Coming up a little higher. Okay, so now keep the height. Keep the height. We inhale the hands back behind our head. Stay lifted. Now exhale. Tuck the hips under. We elevate the hips up a little higher. Okay. Now, as you lower the hips down to the mat, lift the chest up that much more and lower the back down. Okay. Again, inhale. Exhale. Chest lifts up. Okay. Now hold. Take a breath in. Exhale. Tuck the hips under. Flatten the low back. The hips lift up just an inch up off the floor. We lower them back down. As they lower down, the chest folds a little deeper. And we lower the head, neck, and chest down. Inhale, prepare. One more. Exhale to lift. Pause for a breath. Exhale the hips under. We lift up. We lift up. We lift. Lift up. Lower them down. Inhale. Now exhale. Rotate the spine to the right. Stay lifted. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. Stay lifted. Inhale to center. Exhale to the right. Keeping the elbows wide. Inhale. Exhale, rotate and go. Inhale back. Exhale, rotate and go. Elbows wide. Rotating the spine from those trunk muscles to the right. Last one to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, we lower our head, neck, and chest to the floor. Let's take our hands by our sides. Separate your feet back hip width distance apart. Shoulder blades back and into the floor. We take a deep breath in. Exhale. Let's flex the low spine into the mat. Use your abs. We tuck them under, tuck the hips under. We elevate them up into our bridge again. So alternating flexion with extension here. So let's hold at the top of our bridge. Keep the shoulder blades back. Let's work the right leg into the floor. Lift the left leg up tabletop. Okay. Now stable on the right leg. We're just doing our prep today. We exhale that left leg up. Inhale the foot down. Exhale it up. 4. And lift. 3 more. Inhale. Lift. 2. Inhale. Touch. Exhale. Lift. 1 more. Exhale. Lift. Now inhale. Straighten that left leg. Exhale to roll the spine down. Okay, keep that left leg long and then straighten your right leg long along the floor. Now flex the left foot. Let's take that left leg across the midline of the body. Circle the leg down and around and up. Leg circles down and around and up. We keep the pelvis and spine as still as possible, okay? That trunk is active. Obliques are on. We can even stabilize the body with that right leg, okay? And then we reverse. Take the leg to the outside, circle it around, catch it on the way up. Out, down, around, catch it on the way up, okay? 3. Let's go 2. 1 more. And hold that leg up, point the foot, bend the left knee, plant that foot to the floor, bend the right leg to match. Reset your feet. Shoulder blades back and into the mat. Take an inhale. Let's exhale, pulling in with our abs. Let's round the low spine into the floor. We'll elevate the hips, okay? Hips elevate. Okay, keep that tuck, hold back into our bridge. Stabilize the body on the left leg, lift the right leg up tabletop. We hold, inhale, that right foot touches, exhale to lift. 5, inhale, touch, exhale, lift. 4. We lift for 3, everything staying stable and still. 2, 1 more. And inhale, straighten that right leg long. Exhale to roll the spine down with that right leg lengthened above. Straighten the left leg long. Flex that right foot. Okay, bring the leg across the midline of the body, circle it around, catch it on the way up. Abs are in, circling it around, catch it on the way up. Keep the trunk engaged. Out and around and up. Inhale. Out and around and up. Exhale. Out and around and up. Inhale. Out and around and up. Exhale. Out and around and up. We reverse. So your focus here is on your abdominals, keeping your pelvis stable, some strength through the hip flexor as well. We're going to do some good hip flexor strengthening today. Okay. Circling it around, catching on the way up. 2. And 1. And pull that right knee to your chest. Okay, let's take that right leg across the midline of the body. See if you can place it on the floor to your left. Let's go for a twist here. Keep the hips nice and level and then reach your right arm out to a T. Okay, we'll get a good twist here before we continue. We'll get into some corkscrew in a moment, something you haven't worked on in a while. We reach that right arm out. Do your best to keep your right shoulder blade to the floor. Pull the right knee to your chest. Pull the left knee to your chest. Take the right leg long. Take the left leg across the midline of the body. Shoulders on the mat. All right. Left knee on the floor. I'm pushing my left knee into the ground here with my right arm, and I'm doing my best to really open my spine to the sky. Trying to keep my left shoulder blade on the floor. Tall in our posture. Getting this nice opening breathing. Keeping length, keeping length. Deep breaths in, deep breaths out, okay? And then pulling in with our core, we return to center. Just hold the knees to your chest, just hug the body here and rock side to side, all right? Side to side we rock. And then hold in center. Let's take our legs tabletop. Okay, hands by your sides for the corkscrew. Now, from here, let's straighten the legs up. The feet stack up above our hips, very similar to our leg circles we did earlier. You can keep the feet slightly pointed. Let's take the feet to the right. Inhale, the left. Now, be mindful, there's going to be some space, just like spine twist supine, between your left side and the floor. Circle the legs, small circle out and around, and return. We go to the left, same thing. That right hip lifts up off the floor. You can keep the circles small to start. Exhale out and around and return. Keep tall in your alignment. Inhale. Exhale out and around. We return. Okay, inhale. Exhale out and around. Getting some good oblique rotation with some load on the spine. Okay, the further away you take your legs in your circles, the more challenging it is for your abdominals to support your spine. Okay, inhale over, exhale down and around, and back. Last one to the left. Again, some good hip flexor work as well. Back to center, bend your knees, take your arms overhead. Okay, palms face the ceiling. Hundreds prep, inhale. Exhale, the hands come up, head, neck, and chest lifts. Eye gaze straight to our thighs. Inhale, the hands come up. Head, neck, and chest lowers down, arms overhead. Exhale, pull in with the abs, reach those arms long, okay? Inhale, arms reach overhead. Exhale, everything working here to lift. Now, full hundreds position. We inhale, the arms back. Exhale, the hands come up. They reach, the legs extend. Pull the knees in as the arms lift back up. Inhale, exhale. Reach. Inhale, pull the knees back in. We lower down. 2. Pull the knees back in. 1 more, 1 more. Pull the knees back in. Take the arms overhead, interlace them behind your head. Okay, take a breath in. Exhale, pull in with the abs again, lifting your head, neck, and chest back up. Let's grab your legs. So hold there. Give your hips a little break. Okay. Just relaxing those legs into the weight of the hands. Now, crisscross here. Inhale, the hands back behind your head. Exhale, extend the left leg, rotate the spine to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, switch. Inhale through center. Exhale, switch. Inhale through center. Exhale, switch. Staying lifted as you move. And go. And go. Keeping the elbows wide. And rotate. 1 more. To the right. Last one. To the left. Grab both legs. Return to center. Round the low back into the mat. And let's rock up to seated. Find your ball posture. Hold. Hold here. Feet and knees glue together. We're around. We're around. Now we inhale the body back to the base of the shoulder blades. Exhale, let pause. Pause at seated here. And then again, inhale back. Rounding. Exhale up, we bounce. Again, deep breaths as you move. Inhale. Exhale up, pause. Okay, again, inhale back. Exhale up, pause. 3 more. We're going to progress our ball today. 2. 1 more. And up now. Hold it in this balance. We're going to practice seal puppy today. So seal puppy, you take one arm underneath, okay, underneath your right leg, underneath the left leg to match. And you'll grab your feet in front of you here, and you'll keep a somewhat flat back at the start position here. Okay, so it's round, but there's still some, we're not as round as we were in our ball. Okay, so we clap the feet 3 times. We go 3, 2, 1. Now take the body back. Don't let the head touch the floor. Clap 3, 2, 1. And then, oh, I didn't get it. Barely got it. And then again, we clap 3, 2, 1. And then back. It takes a few to get 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. And back. 3, 2, 1. Don't go so far back. Your head touches the floor. 3, 2, 1. As little momentum as possible. Oh, 3, 2, 1. 1 more. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. And take your feet to the floor. Grab those legs, sit up tall, okay? Scoot back, let's straighten the legs out long and just find an easy forward fold stretch here. See if you can stretch out your low back, your hamstrings for just a moment here. Keeping your legs together. Okay, and then let's stack the body up. We'll interlace our fingers behind our head. So sitting up tall in our spine twist posture. Let's pull in with our abdominals. Let's go to the left to start. Exhale, rotate. Use your abdominals. Inhale to center. Exhale to your right. Okay. Inhale, keeping our shoulder blades back and down, keeping our posture. You can always bring your hands to chest center if this is too much in your neck and shoulders, all right? Exhale to rotate. Inhale back, exhale to rotate, using your core, using your trunk muscles, making this twist happen, okay? And we'll go one more to the left here. Let's go to the left. Take your right hand to the left leg, left hand behind you. You can push into that leg, opening your upper body to the left, getting a good twist here. Doing our best to sit up tall. Breathing in, we'll take the hands back behind our head, rotate to center, and then again to the right. Left hand to the left, or to the right shin, right hand behind us here. Again, abdominals, arms, upper back. Deep breaths in, into our twist here. Getting a good stretch, rooting through our sit bones. We bring the hands back behind our head. Okay, so staying lifted here, let's separate our feet about shoulder width distance. Take your hands in line with your shoulders, outstretched in front of you. We breathe in. Now exhale, nod your chin to your chest. Let's round and roll the body forward. Okay, take the hands past the heels. In that forward fold, we breathe in. Exhale, reverse. Pulling in with your abdominals, we'll slowly stack the body up, one vertebra at a time. Okay, so those back extensors get some work. We inhale, exhale. Nodding our chin to our chest, rounding and rolling forward. Hands past the heels. We breathe in, hold. Exhale, reversing. Pulling in with our core, using everything to help stack the body back upright. We inhale and exhale. Spine stretch forward. Reaching the hands forward. We breathe in, big active stretch here. And then exhale to stack up. We got one more like that. Inhale, exhale. Rounding and rolling, taking the hands forward. Try to get that flat back. We inhale and then exhale. Let's stack back up. All right, let's interlace our fingers in front of our chest here. So practicing some of these arm reaches. We pull with the right arm, resist with the left. Keep the body square forward. Okay, pull with the other arm, resist with the opposite. Okay, keep the core active. Try not to rotate the body either. Sit up as tall as you can. Activate those upper back muscles. Activate the muscles of the shoulder blades. We want to keep them back and down. So it's a lot of work here. We're pulling in both directions as we work, okay? Keeping our trunk stable and still. All right, last one each side. Pulling, resisting. Okay, last time. Pull, we resist. All right, and then pull back to center and hold. Take the hands away from you, still pulling in either direction. Bring the hands down, line it up with your navel, and then bring the hands up to the forehead. We want to take the hands away, down around the hands line up just with our navel there. And then we pull the hands up, they line up with our forehead, and then we reverse. Taking the hands down, still pulling in either direction. And down around to the navel, and then back up, back up, back up, and down. Couple more. Good, and down. And then we're gonna hold at the top here. Line the hands up with your forehead. Let's pull with the Right arm resists with the left. Go to the other way. So this overhead lat pulling like motion. Okay, still working the shoulders. Try not to let the shoulders creep up towards the ears. Okay, taking this hand, kind of this upside down smile, like range. And then one more. Last one, pulling, 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 back to center. Take the hands out in front of you and then just relax everything down. We're gonna do one more similar exercise. Okay, just an easy forward fold. Let's stack back up and let's make a fist. Let's push the fists together with the palms facing the floor. Okay, hands out. Now I want you to push with the left arm, resist with the right. Line the hands up with that shoulder. Now push with the right, resist with the left. Okay, so now we're pushing into our hands, working more the front of the body. Keep the abs in, resisting. We won't do a ton, just to get some balance in our upper body. Push, resist, push, resist. One more each direction. Keeping the body still. Last time, push, resist. Back to center, take the hands behind your head, working our hips again. Lift the left leg up, line the left foot with the right foot. Take the leg away, all the way out to the outside of the mat, and then bring it back in line with the shoulder. Lift the right leg up, we line it up with the foot. We lift the leg up, we take it all the way out, and then we bring it back in. Two more of each leg. Pull that left leg in to meet the right, lift it up, take the leg away, and then line it back up. We keep the abs in, trunk stable and still. Getting some great strength in our hip joints here, okay? Last one of each. So important we strengthen our hip flexors. Last one. Out. Bring it back in. And then just relax. Forward fold here. So find your fold and then let's lift our hips up towards our heels. Let's go into a nice hip opener here. I'm going to take my hands behind me. Okay, pulling the shoulder blades down and lifting the hips up off the floor if possible. I'm actually up on my fingertips. I'm trying to keep as flat a back as possible, folding over those feet. All right, keeping tall, keeping length, stretching out those quads, tall in our posture, breathing, okay? We'll lower the hips back down, send the feet back out in front of you. You can point through those feet, find your curvature, hands out in front. Let's breathe in, big inhale, and then exhale to round and roll the body back, roll ups, okay? So inner thighs are active, working each piece of the spine into the mat, arms reach overhead, inhale, hands come up, head, neck, and chest lifts. We exhale to roll all the way up, keeping our curvature. We stay rounded, inhale, exhale, reverse, rounding, rolling, working each piece of the spine into the mat. Arms overhead, inhale, the hands come up, head, neck, and chest lifts. Exhaling up, keeping the curvature. We breathe in, exhale and go. Just moving at your pace here, working each piece of the spine into the mat. Taking the arms overhead, inhale, the hands come up, head, neck, and chest lifts. Exhaling up, deep breath in, we inhale. Exhale, rounding. Reversing, controlling it down. A couple more. Inhale. Exhaling all the way up to seated, keeping the curvature, keeping our legs anchored to the floor. One more. We inhale, hands come up, head, neck, and chest lifts. Exhale up to seated, and then just find your forward fold again. Rounding through the low back. I'm going to scoot forward. Just getting that curvature in the low back. We round, we round, we round. And then let's roll it all the way onto our backs. Let's stay on our back here with our hands by our sides, okay? Chest nice and open, shoulder blades back and down. Lift the right leg up, tabletop. Pulling with the abs, left leg to match, okay? Chest nice and open. Inhale, take the feet away. Stack the feet up over the hips. We exhale the legs up and over into this rollover. Inhale, flex, separate the feet, send the feet down towards the floor. They touch. And we exhale to control the spine down one vertebra at a time. Point the feet, the legs together. Inhale the feet up over the hips. Exhaling, up and over. Inhale, flex, separate, hinge at the hip joints. Take the feet to the floor. And we exhale to roll all the way down, pointing through the feet, circling the legs together. Inhale, feet up over. Listening to your body in these rollovers, taking your time. Inhale, flex, separate, hinge. Take the feet to the floor. Exhale, resisting down. Let's go one more here. Legs circle together. Inhale. Exhaling up and over. Inhale, flex, separate, hinge. Really try to reach the sit bones to the sky. Exhale, pointing through the feet. Circle the legs around, and then just pull your knees to your chest and rock the body side to side here, okay? And then take your left foot to the floor, cross the right leg over the left, and take your knees to the left here for another twist. Let's reach our right arm out to a T. I'm pushing into my right leg with my left hand, deepening my twist. Opening, breathing in. Good, good, good. And then arms back out to a T. We pull in with our core, return to center, uncross that leg, cross the left over the right, reaching that right knee out to the side. Let's go, or left knee out to the side, right hand on that left knee, reaching my left arm out, really getting that twist, opening the mid back here, getting some good pressure into that leg, breathing in and out. Getting this good twist here. Keeping tall in our alignment. And then both arms to a T. We pull in with our trunk muscles. We'll uncross our legs. Feet flat on the floor. Let's take the left arm overhead. We'll walk onto our left side here. So resting on our left side. Continue with our hip work and eventually into some side plank work today. Firing through the trunk, let's find our neutral in our pelvis and spine, okay? Heels in line with our tailbone, knees bent. So a little triangle in our legs. Let's lift that right knee up, okay? I guess it wouldn't be a triangle, right? We just got the knees bent, heels in line with the tailbone. We lift that right knee up, okay? Keep the pelvis still, the abs are in. Don't let the low back tuck under. We want neutral. Okay, that's going to help us really access that right glute. Pelvis stays aligned, but that it's so important that our trunk remains active. Okay, as we lift. Okay, a couple more. And down again. And down one more. Knees together. Okay, stretch the legs long. Keep the feet pointed here. Take your right hand, press it into the floor as you push the bottom leg up into the top, hiking that right hip up towards the ribs, okay? Hike that right hip up towards the ribs. The bottom leg presses up into the top. And we go again. Inhale down. Again, exhale up. All right, couple more. Try one more. Exhale to lift, okay? Now adding on, take the right arm long by your side. Can you lift your head, neck, and chest up? Do a little bit of a side bend here and lower back down. Go again, lift up, the head, neck, and chest lifts. As the chest lifts, that right hand slides down the body. Now balancing here, can you lift up and then again, push the bottom leg up into the top, deepening that side bend, We lower down, 3 more. Lifting up, lifting up, lifting up. A lot of obliques, some inner thigh. 2. Last one. And up, 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 up. Lowering everything down to the floor. Let's come on up. Let's find our mermaid position. So easy mermaid position here before we get into some good solid side plank work. Okay. Now rotate your upper body to that right leg, left hand to the right knee there. Opening, breathing in. And let's stack the body up. Okay, so we're back up right here. Let's take our left hand to the side of us here. Let's stack our feet and knees together, okay? Right here. All right, so we're in our alignment here. Hips are nice and level. Let's push our knees into the floor. Lift the hips up into this side plank. Now you're gonna hold here. Let's lift that right leg straight up, heels detached, getting back into some glute work here, okay? I'm just taking my top arm, checking my hips here, okay, making sure I'm in a stable posture. Glute lifts here. Both glutes are active. Can you keep that bottom leg active as you lift? Again, leading with the knee. Down once more. Lift, 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 lift. Knees together. Hips down. Take that right foot, cross it over the left knee. Pull that right knee to your left shoulder and do your best to root both sit bones into the floor. We'll use that left arm to pull the right knee to the left shoulder. Okay, doing our best to root our sit bones to the floor and opening our upper body to the right. Getting a good twist here, opening, opening. Okay, so we get a good glute stretch happening here. All right, and then we return. Now in a bonus stretch here, we keep the leg crossed. Can we tilt our body to the right? Okay, with the legs crossed, I take my right hand out, bending the body to my right, stretching that left hip out. Opening here, opening here, opening here. And then we'll stack the body back up. Okay, nice work there, everyone. Let's switch sides. Lying on our right side now. Okay, so head resting on that right arm. Abs are in, pelvis stacked. Let's lift that top knee up. Okay, so we get that rotation within the hip joint here. Abs are in. We lead with the knee. Okay, focusing on rotation, getting that left glute to kick on. Abs are active, pelvis is stacked. Okay, so we get some rotation within the hip joint. And we lift. Couple more. Maybe this side's already a little tired. We lift up. Okay, knees together, straighten both legs long. Left hand in front of you here. We hike the left hip towards the ribs and we push the bottom leg up into the top, lowering the feet down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale down. Abs are in, tall in our posture. Bottom leg pressing up into the top. Using our obliques. Getting that hip hike here. Bottom leg up into the top. Back down, inhale. Exhale to lift. We lower down, last 3. 2. 1 more. We lift. Okay, feet on the floor, left hand by your side. Let's see if we can lift our head, neck, and chest up for a side bend in the trunk. We lower back down, inhale. Exhale, side bend in the trunk. Inhale down. Exhale, side lift. Okay, let's add on. We lift the lower body up as well, balancing on our right side hip. We lower down, inhale. Exhale, pulling in with our abdominals. Bottom leg presses up into the top. 3. 2 more. One more. And up, 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 and back down. All right, ready from there. Let's come on up. Let's find our mermaid position. So we sit up tall, both knees bent. Let's side bend our body. Let's go to the left. Stretch that right side, right underside. Taking that right arm overhead and then rotate to that left leg. Okay, deepening that right side low back. Stretch here. And we'll take the right hand to the side of us here, okay, preparing for side plank. Let's stack the feet and knees, okay, trunk is active, chest is nice and open, heels in line with your tailbone, okay, and that's okay if you don't need to modify on your elbow, totally okay. We push that right arm into the floor, knees press into the mat, we lift up, we find our side plank position. Now getting back into some glute work, okay, focus on working both glutes here. That right leg stabilizes as the left leg lifts. We lower down, keep the trunk active, pressing the shoulder blades wide. We lift that left leg up, inhale, exhale up. So much stability through the pelvis here. Really working through those abdominals. We lift and lift, inhale, exhale to lift. Really think of pressing through with the shoulder blades, working through the shoulder blades. Reach that right arm into the floor. One more. Knees together, hips to the mat. Cross that left leg over the right knee. Pull that left knee to the right shoulder. And then we root our sit bones to the floor. Breathing in and out. So doing my best to keep both sit bones on the floor, pulling that left knee to the right shoulder, opening the upper body to the left. Getting that twist. Sit bones on the floor, sitting up tall, sitting up tall. Okay. Okay. And then again, that bonus stretch, keep the legs crossed. Return back to a forward facing direction. Let's tilt the body. Let's go to the left. Let's stretch away from that leg that's under us. You can feel that hip, that really in the deep side of the hip stretch. That right side hip gets a good opening, okay? And back up. Let's make our way to a prone position. So important. We work on our stomachs here, all right? Hands below our shoulders, face hovering up off the mat, okay? So before we extend, let's get a little bit of hip extension first, or rather, before we extend the back, let's see if we can get a little glute activation here. So important, we pull in with our abs, okay? No arching in the low back. Let's lift the right leg up, set it back down, inhale. Exhale, lift the left leg up. Set it back down. So what we're looking for here is the glute to fire first, then the hamstring. Back down, and then the left leg lifts. So glute, then hamstring, okay? So might have to make some adjustments to the hips. Might have to tuck the hips under a little bit. Really doing our best to get that glute to fire. Maybe you're hiking on one side of the hip, okay? It's handy to have a friend check your pelvic position. We gotta try this on our own and really listen to our bodies and do our best to align everything the best we can on our own. Abs are in, hips stay level, one more right, and abs stay in, one more left. Now we just shoot the arms overhead in front of us here, press your elbows into the floor, the chest lifts up a little bit more, okay? Now lift the right leg, left arm, back down. Right arm, left leg. So same exact movement as before with the lower body, but this time the chest is slightly higher and we're adding the arm lift. And when we lift the arm, okay, that shoulder blade has to turn on to stabilize that arm overhead. Abs are in, trunk stable and still. One more. Left arm, right leg, right arm, left leg. Now lower down, okay, keep the position. Abs are in, but the chest is still slightly lifted. Pull in with the abs. Let's lift the hands up with the legs. Now opposite arm again, right arm, left leg, left arm, right. Keep the trunk active and switch, quick inhale. Exhale, switch, quick inhale. Exhale, switch shoulder blades, glutes again, obliques this time in this modified swimming motion here, okay? Trunk is stable, we're tall in our alignment, and relax everything down. Just bend your elbows, interlace your fingers below your forehead. We bend our knees and we take our feet side to side, this windshield wiper-like motion in our legs. Okay. Taking our feet over side to side. And then we take our legs long. Let's push our elbows into the floor. We bump our hips back. Okay. Just find a child's pose here. Reach the arms long overhead. Stretching out the low back, we breathe. Okay. And then back to hands and knees, or rather, not back to hands. We haven't even gone to hands and knees yet. So come on up to hands and knees. Shoulders directly above your wrists, toes curl under. The navel is in line with your knees here, and let's press the shoulder blades wide, okay? It's a little bit different than our normal quadruped position. Those toes are curled under. I want you to push into the floor, float the knees up off the mat, and just hold here, hold here. This modified plank-like movement, stabilizing our posture, active in our arms, active in our legs, holding, okay? Really pushing into the floor. Let's take one more deep breath in. Exhale, take the hips straight up into your Pilates up stretch. Work the heels into the mat if you can. In our downward facing dog. Okay. And then hold the heels down. Let's take a deep breath in and exhale. Walk your feet towards your hands. Bend the knees deep. Let's grab our elbows. Find your forward fold. Relaxing your head down. Just letting that neck relax. Getting a stretch, a nice fold in the spine here. Let's take a deep breath in. And then exhale to slowly roll the body up to standing. One vertebra at a time. And we'll finish there for the morning, everybody. Thank you for joining me.